Hello. This is a listening lesson for a reading comprehension exercise about horses. First, I will read the passage twice, slowly. Then, I will read each question with all 4 options. After each question, I will explain how to find the answer. Then, I will give you the correct answer. Listen carefully and try to answer in your mind before I explain. مرحباً.
هذا درس استماع لتمرين فهم المقروء عن الخيول. أولاً سأقرأ النص مرتين ببطء. ثم سأقرأ كل سؤال مع خياراته الأربعة. بعد كل سؤال سأشرح كيف نجد الإجابة، ثم أعطيك الإجابة الصحيحة. استمع جيداً وحاول أن تجيب في ذهنك قبل أن أشرح. Part 2. The passage. Read twice. النص يقرأ مرتين. Here is the passage. I will read it the first time. Horses have been integral to human history for thousands of years. These majestic animals were first domesticated around 4000 BCE on the vast steppes of Central Asia. Initially, they were used for transportation and agriculture, and their roles expanded as civilizations grew. Horses became symbols of power and wealth during medieval times when knights rode them into battle. Today, horses are primarily companions or competitors in riding sports like show jumping and dressage. Despite modern advancements, horseback riding remains popular worldwide. Horses possess extraordinary physical abilities. They can run up to 55 miles per hour, and they can sleep standing up, due to a unique locking mechanism in their legs. Their keen sense of hearing allows them to detect faint sounds from far away, making them alert guardians. Caring for horses requires dedication.
This includes feeding them hay and oats, grooming them regularly, and ensuring they get ample exercise. Now I will read the passage a second time. Listen for details. هذا هو النص. سأقرأه المرة الأولى. This includes feeding them hay and oats, grooming them regularly, and ensuring they get ample exercise. الآن سأقرأ النص مرة ثانية. ركز على التفاصيل. Part 3. Strategy Overview. نظرة عامة على الاستراتيجية. Before the questions, here is an important tip. There are 3 types of questions. Type 1. Direct questions. The answer is written clearly in the passage. Type 2. Main idea questions. They ask what the whole passage is about. Type 3. Inference questions. These often use words like if or might. The answer is not written directly. You must think and reason. When you hear the word if or might in a question, slow down. It is an inference question. قبل الأسئلة إليك نصيحة مهمة. توقف. هناك 3 أنواع من الأسئلة. النوع الأول أسئلة مباشرة، إجابتها مكتوبة بوضوح في النص. النوع الثاني أسئلة الفكرة الرئيسية، تسأل عن موضوع النص كله. النوع الثالث أسئلة الاستنتاج، وغالباً تحتوي على كلمة if أو might، وإجابتها غير مكتوبة مباشرة، بل يجب أن تفكر وتستنتج. عندما تسمع كلمة if أو might في السؤال، تمهل، فهو سؤال استنتاج. Part 4. The questions. الأسئلة. Question 1. This is a direct question. Horses were first domesticated in Option A, 2000 BCE. Option B, 4000 BCE. Option C, 6000 BCE. Option D, 8000 BCE. Think about the date you heard in the passage. The passage said around 4000 BCE, so the answer is Option B, 4000 BCE. السؤال الأول وهو سؤال مباشر. الإجابة صحيحاً هي الخيار باء 4000 قبل الميلاد، لأن النص ذكر ذلك صراحة. Question 2. This is a main idea question. The main idea of this passage is Option A, the evolution of different horse breeds over time. Option B, how horses became important throughout human history. Option C, a detailed guide to caring for horses.
Option D. Modern uses of horses in sports only. Remember the strategy. The main idea covers the whole passage. Options A, C, and D are too narrow. They each describe only one small part.
Option B covers everything: history, war, sport, and care. So the answer is option B. السؤال الثاني، سؤال فكرة رئيسية. تذكر، الفكرة الرئيسية تشمل النص كله. الخيارات ألف، جيم، دال ضيقة جدا وتصف جزءا واحدا فقط. أما الخيار باء فيشمل كل شيء، لذا الإجابة هي الخيار باء. Question 3. This is a direct question. Horses might be considered alert guardians. Option A, due to their ability to sleep while standing.
Option B, because they are strong runners. Option C, because they have an excellent sense of hearing. Option D, because knights relied on them in battles. The passage connected alert guardians to their keen sense of hearing, so the answer is option C. السؤال الثالث سؤال مباشر. ربط النص عبارة حارسة يقظة بحاسة السمع القوية، لذا الإجابة هي الخيار جيم. Question 4.
Listen. This question uses the word neglected, so it is an inference question. If someone neglected regular grooming of a horse, option A, it would refuse to participate in sports. Option B, the horse would stop eating hay. Option C, the horse's speed would increase. Option D, its health could deteriorate. The passage says grooming is part of proper care. It does not say what happens if you stop, so we must reason.
If you stop caring properly, the horse's health suffers, so the answer is option D. السؤال الرابع وهو سؤال استنتاج. لاحظ كلمة neglected. النص يقول إن التنظيف جزء من العناية، ولم يذكر ماذا يحدث عند إهماله، لذا نستنتج إهمال العناية يؤدي إلى تدهور الصحة. الإجابة هي الخيار دال. Question 5. This is a vocabulary question. The synonym of the word integral in the first sentence is option A, unimportant, option B, essential,
Option C, dangerous. Option D, temporary.
The first sentence said horses were integral to human history, meaning very necessary. A synonym for necessary is essential, so the answer is option B. السؤال الخامس سؤال مفردات. كلمة integral تعني ضروري أساسي ومرادفها essential. الإجابة هي الخيار باء. The sentence that best summarizes the text is Option A. Over the ages, horses have remained vital companions with remarkable traits. Option B. Horses are mainly kept for racing competitions, and this will continue for ages. Option C. Horses helped humans historically, but are now old-fashioned. Option D. Horses cannot adapt to modern life, so they are about to die out.
The passage said riding remains popular, so options C and D are wrong. Horses are not old-fashioned or dying out. Option B is too narrow, only racing. Option A includes both their importance and their traits, matching the whole passage, so the answer is option A. السؤال السادس سؤال تلخيص فكرة رئيسية. أما الخيار ألف يجمع الأهمية والصفات معا، لذا الإجابة هي الخيار ألف. Question 7. This is a direct question. Horses became symbols of power in medieval times. Option A, because they could run fast. Option B, because only wealthy people could afford them. Option C, because they were easy to train. Option D, because knights preferred walking instead. The passage linked horses to power and wealth, meaning only rich people could own them.
So the answer is option B. السؤال السابع سؤال مباشر. ربط النص الخيول بالقوة والثروة، أي أن الأغنياء فقط كانوا يملكونها. الإجابة هي الخيار باء. Question 8. Question 8. This question uses the word if, so it is an inference question. Slow down. If a new invention made transportation faster than horses? Option A. Horses would no longer exist and only be seen in museums. Option B. People might focus more on keeping horses as pets or for sport.
Option C. All horses would become wild again. Option D. Horses would lose their quickness. The passage already showed horses changed from transport to companions and sport, so a faster invention would simply push this same change further. The answer is option B. The other options are extreme. The passage never said horses would disappear or lose their speed.
توقف النص أوضح أن دور الخيول تحول بالفعل من النقل إلى الرفقة والرياضة. فأي اختراع أسرع سيعزز هذا التحول نفسه؟ الإجابة هي الخيار باء. باقي الخيارات مبالغ فيها، فالنص لم يقل إن الخيول ستختفي أو تفقد سرعتها. That is the end of the lesson. Let us review the answers. Question 1, B. Question 2, B. Question 3, C. Question 4, D. Question 5, B. Question 6, A. Question 7, B.
Question 8, B. Remember the three question types: direct, main idea, and inference. When you hear if or might, think carefully. The answer is not written directly. Good luck! انتهى الدرس. لنراجع الإجابات. الأول باء، الثاني باء، الثالث جيم، الرابع دال، الخامس باء، السادس ألف، السابع باء، الثامن باء. تذكر الأنواع الثلاثة: مبارئسية واستنتاج. وعندما تسمع if أو might فكر جيداً، لأن الإجابة غير مكتوبة مباشرة. بالتوفيق.